I almost signed a contract to buy a condo in Michigan. I had my financing lined up, I loved the unit, and I was ready to go. Then someone mentioned this handbook, the Condominium Buyer's Handbook from the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs. I started reading it, and honestly, it changed everything. This isn't just some boring government pamphlet. This is your playbook for understanding what you're actually buying, what rights you have, and how to protect yourself from some really expensive mistakes. When you buy a condo in Michigan, you're not just buying 4 walls and a door. You're buying into a legal structure created by something called Michigan's Condominium Act. This act defines everything: your ownership boundaries, your shared spaces, your obligations. Your condo is governed by an association, a board of directors elected by owners like you. They make rules, they collect dues, they decide on assessments for repairs or improvements, monthly dues, special assessments for that new roof or elevator repair. These can run into thousands of dollars that you didn't budget for. The handbook breaks down how voting works, how rules get made, and what happens if you don't pay. Before you buy, you need to get your hands on 2 documents: the master deed and the bylaws. The master deed describes your unit, the common areas, and any restrictions on what you can do with your property. The bylaws lay out the rules. Can you rent your unit? Can you have pets? What are the fees? How much is in the reserve fund for emergencies? I found cases where people bought condos only to discover they couldn't rent them out, or that the association had almost no money saved for repairs. Michigan law gives you specific protections as a buyer, including something called purchase withdrawal rights. After you receive certain disclosures from the seller, you have a window of time, usually 5 business days, to back out of the deal with no penalty. No questions asked. You get your deposit back. This is huge. It means you have time to actually read those documents I mentioned, maybe hire a lawyer, and make sure you're not walking into a bad situation. But let's say you buy the condo and things go wrong. Maybe the association isn't maintaining the property, or they're violating their own bylaws. Here's what you need to know. The state of Michigan has a very limited role here. Condominium associations are private entities. What you do have are legal remedies. The handbook outlines your options: internal dispute procedures within the association, mediation, arbitration. Document everything. Keep records. Know your rights before you need them. Look, buying a condo can be a great investment and a great place to live, but you need to go in with your eyes open. The Condominium Buyer's Handbook exists for a reason. It's there to protect you. Download it, read it, and use it as your checklist before you sign anything. Talk to current owners in the building. Ask the tough questions about finances, rules, and past disputes. I'll put a link to the handbook in the description. Trust me on this one. It's worth the read.